Congratulations, you are on the path to almost closing on your home. And I am super excited for you. It's been my honor to represent you as your listing agent. And I want to give you some last minute details, which are really, really important. I'm going to give you 5 things you're going to need to know for sure as you're marching on toward closing. Now, I know you're probably exhausted, right? Physically tired from packing the boxes. You're emotionally, mentally. I get all that. I've helped hundreds of sellers, and I know it's a trying time in your life. And so this is the reason I wanted to make this video, to give you a reminder and kind of what you're responsible for as you make your way toward closing, okay? So 5 things. Number 1 is this. You want to leave the power and utilities on, your electric and your water. Leave them on until the day after closing, okay? So, and here's the reason why. You as the seller are responsible to provide utilities, power and water, for the final inspection, okay? So typically they'll do their final, I say inspection, their final walkthrough of the home prior to going and signing at the title company. They'll do their final walkthrough day of closing. It's up to you as the seller to provide utilities for that. So we suggest turn them off day after closing, because in the event you turn them off day of closing, if the power company got out there and turned your power off first thing in the morning, they do their walkthrough at 10 or 11, depending on when they're closing. There's no power. Technically, they could just postpone things, right? Because you've got to provide utilities. So do it day after closing. Now, here's what happens many times. You'll order it for day after closing. The buyer will call the utility company and actually have it put on their name day of closing, and then they just transition it into the buyer's name, which is great. But to be on the safe side, trust me, you want to do it day after closing. That's number 1. Number 2, maintain your lawn until day of closing, okay? Please don't let them do the final walkthrough and your grass hadn't been cut in 2 or 3 weeks because you're thinking, I don't need to cut it, I'm moving, I'm out of here. Please don't do that. The contract actually calls for you to maintain the property in its present condition until you close. So don't let the lawn go crazy. If you can, give it a fresh cut, couple days, 2-3 days before you actually close. It's a nice touch also, so they don't have to cut their lawn the day they move in. So please maintain your yard until you close on your house. Super, super important. Number 3, when you move everything out, you need to leave, again, this is all per the contract, you need to leave your home clean. So do a good cleaning on it after you move everything out. You know, you want to mop, wipe the countertops down, clean out the refrigerator, leave it nice and clean. Many people choose just to get a cleaning company in there to do it because they're already tired. You know, pay them $200-300 to go in there and do an interior clean. It's great money spent. But if you want to do it yourself, just know that that's the expectation when the buyers come do their final walkthrough, that the home is clean and presentable and they can move, technically they can move right in. Okay, so important. We've seen deals blow up because people leave their house nasty. They leave boxes in the garage. They leave a few items inside the house. They don't wipe out their fridge. There's stuff in the fridge. I've seen a lot, okay? So very important, leave your home nice and clean for the next buyers coming in. Number 4, you want to leave your keys, your garage door openers, and all your remotes on the kitchen countertop or bring to the title company whenever you go to close. Either one is acceptable, but you and I will be communicating which you are preferring to do. You want to leave everything nice and like in a stack or a pile on the kitchen countertop. You got all your keys, label them if you can, what goes where, your garage door clickers if you have any gate remotes, any little manuals you want to leave of, you know, warranty package or whatever, just kind of leave on the kitchen countertop is normally the easiest way to do it. But communicate that with me and I will communicate that to the other agents so they know how that's going to work out. What we're going to also do is either that again or bring it to the title company. If you don't want to leave it at the house, title company can give it to the buyers. Either way is very acceptable and wonderful. On that same note, on the final walkthrough that the buyer will do with their agent, again, morning of normally, they will use my lockbox key for access. So I'm gonna leave my lockbox on. They'll gain access that way. I'll pull that off after we close, but that'll be the key they use to get inside the house for their final walkthrough. Okay? And then the last thing, and this is important, you probably already know this, do a change of address a couple weeks in advance. And you can do it all online now. You've been able to do that for a long time. Go to the post office and do a change of address. They'll usually put a date in there when you want to start the forwarding. But just do it a couple weeks ahead of time. That way you're ahead of the game and a bunch of mail doesn't go to your old address. Also, side note, go on your Amazon site, right? And make sure you change your new address so you don't ship any packages to your old site and have to coordinate picking up boxes and going by and, it happens, but if we can prevent it, it saves everybody time, energy, stress, and everything. So again, number one, turn off power day after closing. Number two, maintain your yard and your lawn. Keep it cut until you close. Number three, interior, keep your interior cleaned. Whenever you move out, clean it all up very nicely, make it look nice and presentable. So important. Number four, leave all your remotes, your keys, all your clickers on the kitchen countertop or bring to closing. And number five, don't forget to forward your address with the post office. And I think these 5 things will help you as you prepare to move out. And so I'm going to send you this video a little bit before we close. I'll also have these conversations with you. So, but just in case, I wanted to record this to kind of explain it and unpack it. By the way, if any of these items don't make sense or you want further explanation, that is why I am here as your trusted real estate agent. Thank you so much. By the way, it's been an honor and a privilege to help you in the selling of your home. I don't take that lightly, and I really do want to thank you and say thank you so much. God bless. All right, see you at closing.